every man's going on left. You not playing with much today, man. You not going way too left on this, yeah.
I've got another scenario, yeah. So, recently, I got this from a female. Recently, I got into an argument with my partner. He went through my social media. On my IG, he saw a guy that was messaging me. The messaging wasn't really anything bad. Obviously, he was making advances to me, but I was not. I was not really entertaining it. However, he asked for my number. The guy who was following me on Instagram asked for my number at a club. I didn't give him my number, but I gave him my social media account. My partner said that was wrong.
Dead all of that.
What would you do?
Big L.
That's a big L.
That's cheating.
Okay, it's cheating.
Hold on. Do you think that's? I don't think that's cheating.
That's not cheating. That's not cheating.
No, it's opening the door.
That's a fact.
To cheating.
Blood, you know.
It's opening the door.
Listen.
What?
No.
What are you gonna say?
Let me land. Before you, let me land. Your social media nowadays
Is your point of contact.
It gives you more.
Also your currency.
No, it's gonna do. I'm talking
Yeah,
about your.
even so.
No, I'm saying it's also your currency.
But now the dude is asking you for your number. And
Whose currency?
I don't get what you're getting at.
Currency in
For
what
what?
way?
What are you talking about? I don't get what you're saying. Where's your
It's a social currency.
To say what?
to do what?
Because she likes the idea of having many people following her.
What?
But what? The dude asked
That's what
for.
that was her.
That was her argument.
That was her argument back to her partner.
She's slick, bruv.
That was her argument back to her
She's
partner.
slick, bruv. No, I'm saying she's slick.
No, she's not.
That was a good. That was a good
argument.
Not for me.
Trying to say-
I'll see through that shit.
So,
Let me.
That's a good one.
Let me clarify. Let me clarify.
Yo, I need more followers, you know.
Let me
So I just
clarify.
wanted to go.
So let me clarify, right?
That's what she said.
Let me clarify, right? So what you've done there, right? So what you've done there, somebody's come to approach you for your number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said,
she knew she was.
listen,
She said she knew she
So
was interested.
she was like, yeah, boom. Nah, man, I got a man. So it's like, well, is there any form of contact that I can give you? You know what? Take my Instagram. Just give you Instagram. So right then, if he follows you on your Instagram and you accept, he knows your whereabouts. He knows, which now social media does. He knows your life in the sense of if you post your man, if you don't post your life. He has direct contact to you, if not more than your number. So you give him your number, he don't know where you are at 12 o'clock if you post. So when you're using the argument of, oh, well, you know what, I'm trying to build up a following, again, that is an
I don't hear the
indication
police sirens. That's
they're
real
coming
crook,
for them.
blood.
That's them.
She a crook.
Because I'm killing them. They see the ambulance coming because I'm killing them. Killing them on this one. No, you don't, no. Because
we don't promote violence.
Oh yeah, say that. No, I'm killing them in verbally. You get me? No, but for me, at the end of the day, you can use and spin it any which way and say, well, you know what? It's the attention, but I've let him know. But also, again, listen,
It's not cheating, though.
I don't know. I'm saying it's not
See,
cheating.
the thing is,
you
it's
open
like
the door. You open the door for advances.
But the thing is,
that's
like
just
when
what
you
it
look
is.
at social media, Instagram, if someone followed her on Instagram and she accepted it, is that any different?
Yes.
What do you mean? Someone follows?
So on Instagram, she's got Instagram. She's private, but people can follow her on Instagram.
Yes.
So if she accepts a guy, because you know he's seen her picture and thought, okay, he looks good.
No, it depends. For me, it depends.
So what does that?
It's not.
Is
It's
that
not
ain't
different.
that the same
It
thing?
depends. You got to know your missus. So if your missus,
No, you're saying if your missus accepts
a random person,
but that's
so
just
I'm
like
like,
if your missus. So does that missus? If your missus has would you then say your missus has to have an Instagram private?
But this is what I'm saying. So
No, I'm
that's why I
asking
said
you.
you got to know your missus. I was about to come to this. So if your missus is Instagram is private and she only follows, and people that follow her is only people that she knows,
Right.
Then it's the same for me.
Oh, yeah,
Because if
okay.
she accepts my man and it's a random, I'm like, yo.
No,
that's,
I don't-
for me, that's out of character.
No, but
So
then,
it will
again,
be
and this is what I'm
you know,
saying. So say my missus' account was on private and she set somebody, and then I said, "Bob, who's this dude?" And she was like, "You know, I actually thought I knew him." And the worst thing is, I deleted because I actually thought I knew him, and I actually didn't delete him. For me, that's plausible. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a little screen and you thinking X, Y, Z. But bruv, I don't know this person. I actually thought I did. So I think it's different because in your own perception, you can feel like they know your style as much as you could be humble and say. But if somebody personally comes out knowing they want to get with you, and you then direct them to your Instagram,
and you accept them,
it's different.
Yeah, I think that's different.